Hi guys, welcome back to Showings in the Smokies. This is Josh Hughey with Colonial Real Estate. Today's tour takes us to Covered Bridge Resort. The community has a clubhouse as well as an outdoor swimming pool. Just beyond the swimming pool, we turn onto Summit View Way. As we go up the hill, you begin to notice the beautiful views of Bluff Mountain and Walden's Creek. Then as we make the turn, we shortly find ourselves coming up to the cabin, which is here on the right. Today I've brought you to 1726 Summit View Way in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, located off of Little Valley Road. We are right in between Walden's Creek Road and Wares Valley Road. This cabin and the nearby properties were some of the first built here. This one specifically was built in 2004. This cabin is 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, with over 3,100 square feet. It's currently a vacation rental. They listed it as doing over $98,000 in 2024. This house is listed at $939,000, which is about 300 square foot. According to my research, makes it the least expensive per square foot in this community. And 300 square foot for the region in general, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and Sevierville, is a really good price compared to what we're seeing on the market. Almost all of the other cabins are well over 400 square foot. So the majority of these cabins in this community are vacation rentals. As I said, many were built in the early 2000s. However, we've seen some newer builds here in the last couple of years. One down there, it's pretty obvious with the orange log. And there are several other throughout the community. So as we see, the cabin has really nice log siding. We have a shingled roof, some big logs adding to the aesthetic. All the logs look to be in really good shape, with just some general weathering typical of a cabin this age. All the stucco still appears to be in good shape. A couple of bear-proof trash cans, as well as an outdoor charcoal grill right here by the front steps. So now that we've seen the outside, we'll go up on the front porch and work our way inside. You can see some woodpecker damage on the logs, something that needs to be filled and sealed. Walking inside, we have a large great room, typical of a lot of cabins built at this time. One thing I love to see are these large log rails on the staircases. Of course, we have wood walls and ceiling with plenty of log beams. We have a stone fireplace, which is outfitted with electric logs. Some nice high windows bring in our light. And one thing they noted in the listing is that the floors have been sanded recently, giving a really nice finish to these original floors. But I really like that it's a large open living space, a lot larger than what you see in most of the cabins that are built anymore. We have a cute dining table with wooden benches on each side. And then of course, a nice open kitchen with a big peninsula, granite countertops, matching stainless steel appliances, wooden cabinetry, and a nice window over the sink, taking in that view in the back. Nice big deck with several rocking chairs, 4-person hot tub, as well as a porch swing. And this is one of the cabins up here that gets to take in this incredible view of Bluff Mountain. So as we continue to explore the main level here, we have one bedroom with a king bed. As well as a second king bedroom. And the shared bath for the main floor. Now going back to the living room, we will head upstairs. So like most of our log cabins, we have a wooden staircase. Up here we have our third bedroom so far, which is the largest bedroom and obvious primary suite. King bed with a log frame. There's a sleeper sofa up here to expand the sleeping capacity. Big closet off to the right. Soaking tub right here. And the primary bath. The soaking tubs here in the bedroom, those are typical of the time. They were really big and popular in the 90s. Then in 2000s that carried over until probably just a few years back in the 10s. A lot of the new builds began discontinuing those. Now back through the main level. We'll go check out the downstairs. And down here we come into a nice large game room. Of course your pool table is right in the center. A large TV on the wall. Have a fireplace also equipped with electric logs. Some windows for the natural light. And an old school arcade game. This one has one of the tube TVs where it takes a second to warm up and come on. A little bit of nostalgia there. Have another sleeper sofa. And then a wet bar. So this is a really nice room with a lot of space. Some newer pool cues. Always love seeing those. Have a second thermostat for this area. And down here looks like a little owner's closet. It is locked, but I would almost venture to say that could be converted into a cool little kids hangout. Can't guarantee because I don't know what's inside, but from my experience, I believe that would be a possibility right there. So off the game room here, we have the lower deck. Also nice and big. Everything appears to be in great shape, and more of the Bluff Mountain and Walden's Creek view. As we come back through here on the left, we'll see your stacked washer and dryer. Down the hallway here we have the fourth bedroom we've looked at. Appears to have a queen size bed with a closet and access to the deck, as well as a dedicated bathroom. And then finally, bedroom number 5, which has a queen over queen bunk and its own bathroom. Coming back out in the hallway here is a couple of doors, just gives you access to some of your utilities. So there you have it. That is 1726 Summit View Way. This community has been very popular with renters for a long time. A lot of these cabins are used to seeing high rental revenue from repeat guests. So my overall impression is that this cabin is a great opportunity as it sits in a popular resort close to Wares Valley and Pigeon Forge. There's some minor TLC needed, but from what I can see, it's mostly cosmetic. As always, the listing and my information will be in the description, so feel free to reach out to me anytime to discuss making your dreams of Smoky Mountain home ownership a reality.